Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the calculations in SSAS cubes. So calculations is nothing but you can write your own queries and whatever the operation you want, you can write the queries to perform that operation. Here we are going to see the calculations. Before going to that, I'll go one by one. So this is a cube structure which will give all the like measures in the cube. At the same time, it will also give what are the members we have for that. Like we have the division under the fact internet sales group, we have the following measures. Okay, the same way if you have multiple measures, you will be that will be displayed, and what are the dimension we associate to that you can see here. And next is the dimension one. This one, what you are going to see in the dimension usage is, you can see whatever the dimensions are there and how they are related to the fact table and what columns they are related. If it is multiple columns, then that will be showing the multiple columns here. This one we already discussed, like when we add a new dimension, first we'll be adding the dimension in the dimension table. After that, we'll come here, we'll click on this, and then that dimension will be adding manually. That's what we do here, right? So we already discussed about this. Now coming to calculations. Calculations is nothing but you can write your own MDX scripts to perform whatever the calculations you need. You can do that. The first in the calculation, there are multiple things. One is it has a new calculated member. Then next is a new NamedSet, and other one is a script compound. We are going to go through each and every one. Now we are going to see about the calculated members. So what we are going to do in the calculated member is, I have the couple of measures, and what I want to do is that I want to get the gross profit. Currently I don't have any gross profit measure here. Gross profit is nothing but whatever the amount you got by selling a product minus, and whatever the amount you have spent to manufacture the product. That is nothing but the gross profit. I want to get the gross profit as a new measure here. For that purpose, what I'll be doing is, I'll go here, I'll be adding a new calculated member. I'll be adding that, and I'll name the calculated member as gross profit. And then it goes a parent hierarchy is measure. Good. Expressions. In the expressions, I want to subtract the sales, and I want to subtract the like product cost. I can write manually. Since I am good, I'll write measures dot sales amount. I guess that is a sales amount. I'll cross verify that. I can write the script like this, or else you can directly go down here. I'll drag and drop a little bit. Now you can see you also have here too. You can drag and drop that to total product cost. This is what I want to do. I have it. Measures dot sales amount, or you can directly drag and drop, automatically that will be shown up here. Okay, it is easy to drop off because you might do some spelling mistake by typing. Now what is the format of a string I want? This is the output string, right? I want it as to display as a currency format. I'll select that. Visible, yes, I want that to be visible. And non-empty behavior. If it is non-empty, what should I do? I can select the columns and whatever I want, I can do that. I don't want to do, just leave it as blank. And associated measure group. Associated measure group means under the cube, if I have different measures, then I'll be having here. Currently I have only one measure group, that is the fact internet sales. So I can associate, I want to display under the fact internet sales. If I have different measure group, then it will show that I have the fact internet. Good. Now display folder. Under the fact internet sales, I don't have anything. If I don't give any display folder, that will be shown directly. The gross profit will be shown under this fact internet sales directly. But I don't want to show. I want to have one more calculated measures. This is what I want to create a folder. And one more thing you have to remember, if the folder is there, if the same folder is already there, then that will be added to that. If the folder is not there, then a new folder will be created under this fact internet sales measure group. I'm done. Now what I'll be doing is that I'll process the cube. Until then I'll pause the, yeah, I have deployed and processed the cube. Now what I'll be doing is I'll go to the browse. I'll delete the old one which I have. Okay, because anyway it says that the cube has been processed on the server. To prevent possible browsing errors, please reconnect. I'll go here, I'll reconnect because I have modified the cube and reprocessed, right? I got it now. Done. Now what I'll be doing, I want to see the total sales amount for the customer. This is a customer. I want to see the gross profit for each customer level. I'll drag and drop the customer and the sales amount. I'll drag and drop. Then it is a product total product cost. Then I'll drag and drop. And under the calculated measure, I got the gross profit to drag and drop. Now I'll get the output. See, gross profit is nothing but the sales amount minus total product cost, right? If you subtract them, you'll get the same amount. This is one type of calculated member that we commonly use. If you want anything, you can write your own formulas or whatever you want, you can get it. This is a one. Now what we are going to do is, apart from this, we are going to have one more with the set, named set. Now I am going to show an example for the name set. Best example for the name set I always consider is, if you want to get, let's take, I have a product. So this is a product I have. I'll go to the table. I want to I'll show the data in a table, then by that then we'll go it. This here in the table, fact internet sales, I am taking the customer number and summing the sales amount. Okay, and sum the sales amount. Done. Now when I sum it, I'll get all the records, all the sales amount column, right? Each and every customer ID, and getting the sales amount for the customer ID. Now my requirement is, I want to get the customers which top 10 customers, sales of, like I want to take the sales amount, top 10 sales, like what are the sales I have, like top 10 sales, that's what I want to get it. I'll do just sales amount. This is what, and descending. When I do order by sales amount, yep, I'll do order by sales amount. Now I'll get the data. Okay, I'll get this all records. I'll get 10. So now I want to sum only the top 10 amounts. I want to sum the customers. I want to sum the top 10 sales customers. Top 10 sales customers. So this is the amount I'll be adding. Okay. Now what we'll be doing is that I have just already summed it up. So I have summed it up all the 10 here. I'll copy this and paste it in the calculator. Now when I do, I'll get 132026. This is the amount I got it, right? I'm good. Now the same amount I want to get it in the cube 2. I want to get the sales amount, top sales amount customers. Okay, top 10 sales amount based on like customers. Okay, that's what I'll give the correct one. So it's top 10 sales customers. Okay, top 10 sales customers. Now for that purpose, I'll go to back here. What I'll do is, I can't do it on the gross profit. Okay, sorry, I can't do it in the calculated member. I have to do it in the name set. I'll go to the name set. I'll name it as a top 10. Top 10 customers. Okay, done. Now the expression for that will be, I need to go to the function. So see, generally in the function you go to KPI search, don't worry, just go to the all. You'll get all the functions that are listed. I'll go to the top, that is the top count, that is what I need. I'll drag and drop the top count. Now you can see it shows a set from where to get. It will have the how many top records you want to consider and on what measure you want to do that. So for the top count, the set will be, I want to do based on the customer. I'll go to the customer. Under the customer you got the customer key, then you got the customer key. I'll drag and drop the customer key. Done. And the customer key, I want to do it for all members. Dot all members. All members. This is what I want to do. Make it as a capital. Yep. All members. And the count will be top 10 because I'm considering for the top 10 records. Done. And the numeric expression is nothing but the measure where we want to do. My measure will be measures dot sales amount. This will be my measure. I'll drag and drop. Measures dot sales amount. This is the one I want to and I want to calculate it as a dynamic. I don't want to calculate. There you have two options, static and dynamic. I want to calculate during the time of running. Dynamic. Done. Then display folder, and here I'll name it as calculated. That will be calculated. This is a sets, right? So calculated sets. I have it. Now again I'll process the cube and I'll pass until my cube has been processed. I have processed my cube. Now I'll go to the browser. and I'll redeploy the I'll reconnect to the queue. Now I got it. What we'll do it is, we'll go to the fact internet cells, drag and drop the sales amount. Sales amount, I got some sales amount, it's used. Okay, now I want to get the sales amount for top 10 sales amount, right? I'll go to the customer. Here already I have created one top 10 customers. Drag and drop. See, one with the name set is you can't drop the name sets here. You can filter it. So I'll drop it, drag and drop it here. When I do that, I got 132026. The same, whatever the calculation we did, see 132026, 3982. Exactly, we got the same number. But one more disadvantage here in the browsing is you will not be able to see the customers. I can see the top 10 customers, right? But that one you can't see it there. But when you pull this data in the Excel or other form, other tools, then you will be able to see the customer number too. But here you can't see the customer. That is only one drawback. But when you see it in the Excel, that's the best source I can say. There you can see that customer numbers too. So we have seen the calculations for the gross profit and the top customers too. Now let's take, if you want to say any script, you can create your own script. Whatever script you want, you can create here. That's way like I'll even show you the one script for the gross profit, how you are going to write. Then based on that, you'll be clearly knowing how to get the script. Okay, now you can see one thing. I have created this both. One is calculated and there is a set name set. Now if I want, I can create both the same thing in the script format too. So first, further what I'll do, let's assume whatever I did in the gross profit, I want to create a new script. One thing what I can do is that I'll add a new script here. I got it. Now in the script for the gross profit, I have to write this one. Create member current queue measures.gross profit, and that will be the as what are the calculations I want, I can do that. And then the format string is currency. This way I can give my own script. It works for me. Gross profit underscore script. Okay, this is what I have. Now what I will be doing, I will move this to down. Okay, yep, I got it. Okay, this is the script one. And if you want to see the script for the existing existing calculation that you did for the calculations on this, you can select that one and you'll have at the bottom called script view. When I click on the top, you'll have the script view. When I click, you'll get the script for all the calculations that you did. I have created one for the top 10 customers. I have created one for the gross profit. So you can see script for all. If I again click the form, it will be okay. It will be done. I guess I did something wrong here. If I go to the form again, now I'll get the form here. Okay. So this is the way how you are going to write your script accordingly. But generally, you have the tools for that. You already have this calculated one members, and then you have the sets, so you can directly get it, which is user friendly. Because if you see the gross profit, you got the format string and other string which you might forget there. But here you can also give the expressions, you can also give the font, what kind of font you want, that everything can be displayed here. Okay, so better to use this, unless and until if you don't know like what needs to be done. If you know you can only do by script, then you can have that created in the script. Okay, so we have seen about the calculations. One is regarding the calculated member, other is new name set, and other is a script command where we have written the scripts. Okay, see you guys, we'll meet in the next video. Thanks, bye.